with a big statement. We'll see the #4 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Georgia's offense comes on the field first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
And the Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, and another incompletion.
I'd like to call here 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. The Wolverines offense gets their first crack now. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. The Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. He'll hand it off. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. And it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. And he'll set up to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made after the completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down.
He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. 1st down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Hits the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a 2-point conversion. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Grab behind the line. It's Prescorn. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught behind the line. It's Prescorn. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they're able to make the tackle short of the line.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Now they'll run it on the toss. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Hits the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab behind the line. It's Tuggle. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Hands off to the fullback. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Second down after the incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The shovel pass complete. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Good job there finding the back on that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
Catch made on the left side, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Fighting him off. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Trying to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The Dogs come to the line with first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Quarterback still with the football. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Defense punching at the line, showing blitz. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21. About time this offense gets going, it's a first and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first and 10, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's press coverage now from these DBs. It's an option look. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second and short, easy first down. No. Denied. Stop. Bring up third down.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. The gain moves the ball to a 34. Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. It is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's White. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This quarterback on fire today. Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And they've got the returner corralled.
Catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
Gets some space around the 30. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a 1st down. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's got it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Yeah, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will.
The Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team. And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. First and 10 play coming up. Defense showing blitz here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down after that previous play. And he's got it again. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. With the return, it's Tuggle. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Offense ready to start this drive. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Finds his man. It's Prescorn. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. And third and short, they hand the ball off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
Off target and incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
How impressive these guys have been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
2nd down and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Caught, completion. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Here comes the bunch formation. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Handing off on the draw play. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Oh, here comes the reverse. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very...
There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Pass hauled in inside the 15. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Georgia has moved into the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as...
Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. First down here for this offense. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the quarterback keeps it here. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch downfield. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go on fourth down. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's the target, and it's complete. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. The snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Pass caught.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Grab near the sticks. It's Prescorn. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Wolverines trying to cash in here in the red zone. Send the back in motion. Quarterback's got it on the option. Fights through a tackle. Got space, looking to score. And he'll make it in for the score. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And there's the handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the Bulldogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his man, has the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Same tailback, another carry. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Touchdown, Dogs. And the beatdown continues. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he grabs it with a 2-point try to build this lead even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead... to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick catch. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The pocket breaking down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away. And now 4th down coming up. The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Short loss in the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Ball handed off. Finds room at the 30. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offensive rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry-up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands. Sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. From the